But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed.
מאיפה אתה חושב שזה, מהברית החדשה או מהתנ"ך?
מהברית החדשה.
ברית החדשה.
New Testament.
New Testament.
New Testament? What makes you think it's from the New Testament?
Like Jesus was, like we put our sins on him, that's what they say, right? So I feel like that's more of what it's coming at.
In the Old Testament, it's like we don't put it on Jesus, we take it for ourselves.
למה אתה חושב שזה מהברית החדשה?
לא, אני מכיר את התנ"ך, אני לא מכיר כזה...
למה חשבת שזה מהברית החדשה?
צורת הכתיבה שלו.
זה רשום בישעיהו, ישעיהו נ"ג.
So this is phrased from the prophet Isaiah 700 years before Jesus was born.
Tanakh.
So it's from the Tanakh. It's from the Old Testament.
Who is the suffering servant in Isaiah 53? I will show you in 5 minutes. Let's take a look at who is identified as the suffering servant. It is clearly righteous Israel. Isaiah 41 verses 8 through 9. But you, Israel, my servant, Jacob whom I've chosen, descendant of Abraham, my friend. Verse 9. You are my servant, I have chosen you and have not rejected you. Isaiah 43 verse 10, listen carefully. You are my witnesses, plural, and my servant whom I've chosen, plural and singular. Isaiah 44 verses 1 through 2. But now listen, O Jacob, my servant. O Jacob, my servant. At the very end. Isaiah 44 verse 21. Remember these things, O Jacob and Israel, for you are my servant. I have formed you. You are my servant, O Israel. Isaiah 45 verse 4. For the sake of Jacob, my servant, and Israel, my chosen one, I have called you by your name. Isaiah 48 verse 20. The Lord has redeemed his servant Jacob. Isaiah 49 verse 3. And he said to me, you are my servant Israel, whom I will be glorified. We also see in other passages as well. If you look up Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17 and chapter 63 verse 17, you'll find it there, as well as Isaiah chapter 65 verses 8 through 9, and then also verses 13 through 15 in the same chapter of 65, as well as chapter 66 of Isaiah and verse 14. Elsewhere in Tanakh, we see the similar identification. In Jeremiah chapter 30, verses 10 through 11, we find there, my servant Jacob, do not be afraid, O Israel. In Jeremiah chapter 46, verses 27 through 28, we see there, but as for you, do not be afraid, my servant Jacob, and do not be disheartened, O Israel. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 36 and verse 43. For the Lord will vindicate his people and have compassion upon his servants. Again, plural. Now let's take a look at the objections. The objections are, look, Isaiah 53 speaks about singular, him, his. Let's take a look at other places besides Isaiah, because there are some people that will say, I don't care what Isaiah, believe it or not, there are people that will say, I don't care what Isaiah 41 through 49 or 41 through 52. All I care about is Isaiah 53. Answer Isaiah 53. Why is it singular? Well, let's take a look at other places besides Isaiah. In Exodus chapter 4, verse 22, it says there, and you shall say unto Pharaoh, thus says Jehovah, Israel is my son, singular, and my firstborn. Hosea chapter 8, verse 3, Israel has rejected the good, the enemy will pursue him, singular. Hosea 11, verse 1, when Israel was a child, then I loved him, and I called my son out of Egypt. It doesn't say Israel are my children, is my son, it says very clearly. Singular, singular, singular. Hosea 14, verses 5 through 6. I will be like the dew to Israel. He will blossom like the lily, and he will take root like the cedars of Lebanon. His shoots will sprout, and his splendor will be like the olive tree. Again, him, singular, singular. Psalm 130, verse 8. And he will redeem Israel from all his sins. Jeremiah 48, chapter 48, verse 27. Or was he caught among thieves? For each time you speak about him, you shook your head in scorn. It talks about Israel. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 19. And I shall bring back Israel to his pasture, and he will graze the Carmel and the Bashan, and his desire will be satisfied in the hill country of Ephraim and Gilead. Exodus chapter 19, verse 2. And they set out for Rephidim. They came to the wilderness of Sinai and camped in the wilderness, and there he, Israel, encamped in front of the mountain. I can go on and on and on. I have pages and pages of this. But do we need more? It's like beating a dead horse. It's very, very clear. Israel is the suffering servant. Never, this is a fact, not once is Isaiah 53 ever identifying who the servant is. So therefore, the answer is because Isaiah knew that you would have read the previous chapters. Read in context. Read the chapters preceding and after.